Hey, what is good? What is good? What is good, beautiful people? Of course, you know who I be. Good Doc, Dr. Mike TV, back again, once again, with a real one. This is a true talk, real honest conversation I want to have with y'all today. But of course, first time to the channel, subscribe, notify, do all of the good things to make yourself familiar with what the good doc has got going on over here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you read the title. All right, you read the title. So, in order for me to guide you to where I'm going, let me take you back just a little bit so that you guys know where this is coming from. So, probably about a couple of live streams ago, I shared in a very personal story of my own. This story was basically encompassing the almost first time of my life. Now, I don't think I need to go into details about sharing in the story about my almost first time and what it actually means. If you can't read between the lines, then you are definitely on the wrong channel. So, in that particular story, I shared with you guys how I ended up getting out of the situation and what ended up happening. As a result, basically, I told you that the young lady that would have been my first time was kind of the neighborhood chick. You know, she was what I would like to refer to as the neighborhood pop-off girl, aka probably the girl that most of the guys went to in order to satisfy a certain need. Okay? So, after that particular live stream, literally immediately, it dawned on me, I know who she is. I know her name. Why don't I just find her on Facebook? So, I looked up her name because her name is very unique. Her first name is spelled, unique. So it was very, very easy to find her, and I knew her last name. And also, I knew friends of friends. I saw her sister on a friend's page, so I clicked through there and I just found pictures, and it was very easy to find her on Facebook. Let's just say a lot has changed in the past few years. Let's just say a lot has changed in the last few years. Now imagine this would have been when I was 16. All right, so about the time that it would have almost been my first time, I might have been 15 or 16. So there were a lot of things that were attractive about this young lady to me. Mainly, I felt like she had all the assets. You dig? She was very, very curvaceous. Let's just keep it real. And I think that is what a lot of guys found to be attractive about her. I don't know if baby girl had low self-esteem. I don't know about her personal characteristics. I didn't care enough at the time, especially, and I don't think any of them cared enough about her, about the personal aspects or personal characteristics about her character to even find out about what was really going on in their life. So, you fast forward, found her on Facebook, and she's definitely changed. Let's say the body type is not what it used to be, but what was interesting was she recently got engaged. And I mean, I don't know what it was about me looking for her at this particular moment in time, finding her at this particular moment in time, and finding out that she was recently engaged. Saw the guy who she was with and all that stuff, taking pictures together, smiling, being happy. Happy for her, though. I'm very happy for her. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, bro, do you know what she used to be like? That is literally the question that runs through my mind. Like, bro, do you know who she used to be? Now, let me stop the show for a second because I don't want you guys to get all in your feelings and shit. I understand people can change. All right, your boy ain't perfect. I've got a past. I think everybody has a past, and we shouldn't judge people on their past. But damn, bro, she was the neighborhood pop off girl. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, first of all, does my man's know? Second of all, I'm thinking, how would he feel if he found out later on about what his girl used to be like? And I'm like, that's got to be something that might get underneath somebody's skin. I'll use myself and my personal relationship as an example, just to give you guys where my thought process lies in this particular situation. I am very fortunate enough that me and my young lady can have an honest dialogue with one another. I never poked or prodded or even cared about my girl's sexual or lack thereof sexual past. It just doesn't bother me. It's something that I never cared to ask about, and nothing I never cared to, because again, It ain't shit you can change, right? It ain't nothing you can change. It happened. It happened. That's kind of where I stand. But if somebody came out to me and honestly tried to provide details, first of all, I ain't trying to listen. And I'm not saying that this has happened. This is just hypothetically. If somebody came out there and tried to give details about what they used to do to your girl back in the day, come on, bro. You gonna sit there and honestly tell me that shit ain't gonna hit you sideways to where you might want to squat up on the dude and, put him in his place? Or, it's not gonna make you feel any different after the fact that this guy divulged some information. Now, it could have been BSing, but it could also be real. You understand? So, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, how would it affect me as a man? How would it affect me in my relationship going forward? Now, let me stop you before you say it. And anybody who knows Doc can read minds. If y'all don't know this shit, and anybody who is watching this video at this particular point, do me a favor. Scroll through the comment section and see if you find somebody saying some stupid shit like this. You're going to have some guys that are talking about, well, Doc, you know what? That's why we red pill, bro. That's why all we do is just smash and dash, bro. It don't matter to me. I'm just here to get it in and get it out, right? Man, I don't care. Fuck a relationship, man. These girls ain't loyal. These girls ain't shit. I understand that because I know y'all going to say that. So let me beat you to the punch on that. If you knew that the young lady, hypothetically speaking, was a neighborhood pop-off girl, let's say it's a Filipina, if you knew that she was known for hooking up with other foreigners, maybe she was on a dating site for quite some time and has met quite a few foreigners, and you still opted to hit it, and I'm saying if you did still opt to get it, I'm trying to figure out what would that say about you, man? What would that say about you? Oh, you just go after girls because it was an easy bag? It was an easy stab? What does that say about you, family? I want you to think about that before you comment in my comment section with some nonsense, man. I understand there's a lot of guys that ain't looking for relationships, and if that's the case, man, use this video strictly as edutainment. I'm just here to entertain and educate. Or at least dialogue and speculate. All right. But back to the topic at hand, ladies and gentlemen. Now that I think about it out loud with all this speculation, I wonder if she took some of the tricks that she learned from the streets and implemented it into her new current relationship. And that's how she got the guy. That's how she keeping him. I mean, there's a lot of things that I think about, man. I mean, because it was an interesting time. And that's what is most concerning about the idea. Let's say that you never find out until after you're married and after you have a kid that your girl used to be the neighborhood pop-off girl. What if you never find that out until after you've already committed to it? And again, for those that ain't committing or looking to commit, I don't care. What if you find that your Filipina dated a whole bunch of foreigners before you? The same rules actually do apply. Not necessarily just the neighborhood girl, everybody hooked up with, but if your Filipina dated a couple of foreigners before she got to you, how would that make you feel? Knowing that your girl likely got ran through by a couple of other dudes before you. Likely other foreigners before you. You uncomfortable with it? Do you feel okay with it? Does it bother you? Does it not bother you? Will you end that relationship on the spot? Will you let it go? Let me know. All right, in the comment section below. Yeah, I'm rhyming, but I like having these topics of conversation because it forces us to think. Because you gotta understand, there are some guys out there who are in these relationships. This is where things get hella interesting for me, because there's a lot of guys out there who are in relationship with past bar girls or girls who changed their lives around and stuff like that. So the same rules actually apply. I mean, the situation may not be verbatim, but the overall general broad stroke of what I'm trying to present in this particular video, it applies. What if your girl used to be in the bar scene? She changed her ways. Does that make a difference to you? Because everybody got a past, man. Who knows how dirty her past is, boy? Who knows how who knows how bad it got? You know what else is interesting? What if she do all these little freaky things for you and shit, and you think that she's old, that you're the only one she's ever done that for, but yet it's still, she's been doing that since you guys got into a relationship. So now you start to think, yo, how many other dudes has she done this type of stuff with? It all goes to show you, and it all really messes with your head, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not here to, mess with you. I'm just here to stimulate the psyche, here to make you think a little bit. Because I'm telling you, if your girl used to be the neighborhood pop-off girl, or she was the neighborhood chick, it is what it is, man. Every girl has a past, but how do you move away from it, or how do you get out of it? Because again, you have two options. You can move on from it, call the past, call a spade, or that relationship can cease to exist because of past indiscretions. The best way for me to put it. A lot of us will respond differently. That's why I'm posing this question. Some will say, you know what, it is what it is. Some will say it's just not gonna work because I got this image burned in the back of my mental about you doing all these things with these other dudes. And this was the funniest thing that I saw today that really made me laugh. And I pray to God, if I find the clip, I'm gonna put the clip in the video, okay? But there was a Dave Chappelle skit. It was really short. It was a real sex skit. And basically the cameraman was asking, yo, what was the craziest thing that you've ever done, right? And in the skit, the girl said she had a threesome with two dudes while her sorority sisters were cheering her on. And then Dave Chappelle looks at her and says, damn, I guess the craziest thing I ever did was deal with Miss Gangbang over here. And it was fucking hilarious. I gotta find it, guys. I will try to put it in the video. But this is just how we think as men, man. But the funny thing is, and I'm gonna leave you guys with this before I shut it down. As men, we be like, yo, you can't judge us from our past too, because we be trying to get it in where we fit it in. But, it is that double-edged sword, ladies and gentlemen. It is that double standard, and we just gotta live with it, all right? It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. But hey, just wanted to throw that at you. I wonder what you guys feel. Let me know in the comment section below. With that being said, the good doc is officially out. At least nako pa alone, which means time for me to go. Bye-bye. As always, love you guys. Maakita. Mabuhay. Peace.